All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy, Dasher True Inferno. And last week, I gave y'all a choice regarding which Rocafella album I should review this week. And the choices were Memphis Bleak with Made, Diplomatic Immunity by the Diplomats, All Money is Legal by Amil, and Benny Siegel with The Reason. Now on Twitter, we had a tie. But on Facebook, that one settled it all. And yes, I can't believe this, but I'm actually going to review this. And the album I'm going to review is All Money is Legal by Amil. Get it? A-M-I-L. There you go. So, yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into it. Now, this album, which is the debut album for Amil, by the way, came out September 19th of the year 2000. It came out under Rocafella Records and Columbia Records. And believe it or not, this album actually debuted on the charts. Yes, it was number 45 on the US Billboard 200 charts with first week sales of 29,000 copies. The album was recorded at the Cutting Room Hit Factory and Quad Studios in New York City. And of all the albums I have reviewed, this one is the only album to have 5 executive producers. So we talking Amil, we talking Jay-Z, we talking Damon or Dame Dash, we talking Kareem Biggs, and we talking a new guy named G. Robinson. Also, the regular producer, we got Easy LP, J. Rex Garfield, Poke and Tone, Ty 50, how you pronounce that part? Rockrider, Shaban Sculpture Henry. And also we got Just Blaze in the mix. And did I say Lastly? No, I did not. Lastly, whoever that is. John, LES, which is obviously involved in Trackmasters, and K-Rob, and Lofi, and Omen, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah. This album was recorded in 1999 and in 2000, obviously. And let's see, was there any other info on the charts for this album? It was number 12 on the top R&B/hip hop charts. So yeah, that's it for the charts regarding this album. Now this album have 2 singles. We'll get more on that later. Let's get on with the tracks. Now there are 13 tracks on this album. Many, I can only give you a top 3 rather. And no, there are no skits in this album either. And let's see. The first track is called Smile 4, the number 4, Me. Oh yeah, expect to see a little bit more of that later. Track number 2 is called I Got That, THAT, featuring Beyonce, which is one of the 2 singles, if you can believe it or not. I'll get more on that single later. Track number 3 is called Get Down, followed by Y'all Dead Wrong, followed by Heard It All, featuring Jay-Z. The first 3 tracks Jay-Z is featured. Track number 6 is called Quarrels, featuring Carl Thomas, followed by Girlfriend. Track number 8 is called the same title as the album, All Money is Legal, and in parentheses, AMIL, obviously abbreviated. Track number 9 is called That's Right, featuring Jay-Z. Track number 10 is called Any Day, followed by Raw. Then track number 12 is called No One, the number 1, Can't Compare. And then track number 13 is called 4, as in the number 4, D-A, Fam, featuring Jay-Z, Memphis Bleak, and Benny Siegel. So basically, at that point in time, the entire Rocafella crew, or the main Rocafella crew. So, yeah, there you go with that. Now, like I said before, there are 2 singles involved with this album. The first single, which one came out first? That's a good question, because I'm not 100% sure. And the reason why I say that because there's not really there's not a whole page dedicated to For the Fam, which is one of the most underrated, which is one of the most underrated Rocafella songs ever, because it's really good. It's really good. I'll get more on that later. But regarding the other single, which is called I Got That, which is a duet with Beyonce, I'm gonna go with I Got That as far as the first single. So let's get on with that one. So like I said, it's a single off of this album, which features Beyonce. Now this is like really important Believe it or not, yes, this is really important. Actually, both singles might have came out at the same time. More on that in a second. But yeah, this single is important because this was the first time Beyonce did a song by herself. Because at the time, she was still with Destiny's Child. So that's why. Oh, actually, it's the second single. Okay, so there you go with that. But yeah, that's why it is a very important single. Because this is, again, the first single Beyonce performed solo on. The song is lyrically and thematically a female empowering one, with its message being that independent women do not need men to support them financially. I Got That received generally positive reviews by music critics who favor the female empowering lyrics, which accordingly to them made an effort melding with Noel's voice in the chorus of the song. Amil's abilities as a rapper were also highlighted and praised by critics. However, the song failed to make any impact on official. Wait, what? That seemed grammatically incorrect. To make an impact on charts compiled by the Billboard magazine. I Got That only charted, again, grammar issues, at number 1 on the U.S. bubbling under R&B/hip hop singles charts, which is a weird chart. But anywho, which is equivalent to number 101 on the U.S. hot R&B/hip hop songs. So let me repeat that. This song, I Got That, which features Beyonce singing on her own from Destiny's Child for the first time, was number 1 on the U.S. bubbling under R&B/hip hop singles charts. But that equals to number 101 on the U.S. hot R&B/hip hop songs. Wow, that was kind of crazy. The song accompanied music video was directed by Darren Grant and Jay-Z. I did not see this music video at all, so that's why I don't remember this being a single. And it features a cameo appearance by the rapper, female rapper at that matter, Eve. And this video remained on, and this is weird, the video remained on BET's most played music videos for 2 weeks. So, yeah, there you go with that. But yeah, that's all they did. Now, and of course, it was released as a single, and on the B side of this was For the Fam. So I'm assuming both came out on July 4th of the year 2000. However, For the Fam was shown first, and then I Got That featuring Beyonce. So yeah, with that out the way, let's get on with my favorite tracks from the bottom on up. So Get Down is the worst track off this album. I'm not saying the track sucks or anything like that, but there was nothing special about it. I Got That featuring Beyonce. I know it's about the lyricism in this one, but the beat to me didn't sound right to me. That's why I put it down there. Girlfriend had potential with the snare and drum patterns, but it still failed, but not by much. Heard It All featuring Jay-Z was Any Day was half and half because it got a good beginning, but that's the only thing I liked about it. Everything else was like, okay, it was decent. Now, some of the more better songs, That's Right features Jay-Z rather. And you can easily tell Just Blaze produced this with the drum kit. And although the flute messed it up, but the intro sounded like it would lead to something epic. But it's still a good track. I ain't gonna hate on that one. No One Can Compare. It sounds like an underrated track. It is weird to put that in the words. Like, it sounds like if people were to listen to this album, they would skip over that one when they shouldn't, because it's actually pretty good. Chorals featuring Carl Thomas was not bad. And then Raw was really nice, to be honest with you. And then Y'all Dead Wrong had unique drums and a unique drum pattern, but it was still cool. Now let me give you my top 3. Third best track off this album, All Money Is Legal, AMIL. This one's pretty cool. I mean, that's all I can say about it. Like, it was a pretty cool track. Second best track off this album, Smile For Me. It's chill, but it's still pretty cool as well, man. I can actually listen to that one probably like 2 or 3 times straight. It was really good. And of course, number 1, For the Fam. Like I said, it was one of the most underrated Rocafella songs ever. Because if you would have, like I said, there's a music video for this. If you would have seen the music video or actually heard the song, you would be like, dang, this joint is tight. Like, if you would listen to it now, going back and thinking back when, you'll probably think, dang, this song tight. What's the album with this on? I got all of Jay-Z's albums. It wasn't on any of his albums. And then somebody would have break the news to you. It was on Amil's album. Oh, that's right. But, and in case, and let me give you a little bit of insight here. This album came out in 2000, but the intro for the Fan, which was Bleak's, who kicked off the song with his verse. His opening verse was using his intro track for The Understanding, which is called Intro, You Know, Bleak. And of course, I reviewed that album already. And I'm like, when I first heard this song, I'm like, wait a minute, this sounds familiar. Bleak's verse. I'm like, these just reused the verse. I'm like, oh, and then I listened to it again. I'm like, no, they actually took that verse, chopped it up, because this song came out before The Understanding dropped. So that makes sense. But either way, For the Fam, best track off this album, followed by Smile for Me and All Money is Legal, AMIL. Now, let me give you some professional ratings, and there was only just one, and it was from All Music, and they gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Well, what do I give this album? Well, Amil only got 2 albums, and the other one was really more of a mixtape. So this is basically her only studio album, and it's not bad. It's really not bad. I think All Music was on the ballpark with their rating, but I'm gonna be a little bit more nice. I'm gonna say 3 point. It's not 3.75 out of 5. I'm gonna say, you know what? Yeah, let's go with this. 3.5 out of 5. So yeah, they got some good tracks on here that, like, if you're a big fan of Rocafella, you should not overlook this album, because again, you may be surprised and you may actually like it. But at the same time, is it one of the greatest? No, it's not even close. But it's still an album which I would recommend you click on the link in my description box below and listen to it for yourself. It'll take you to a YouTube channel that actually have the entire album on there, explicit, of course. And then you can listen to it from start to finish and see for yourself if you like it, if you don't like it. Me, I give it 3.5 out of 5. I would not recommend you download this album, but I recommend you listen to it. Like, again, click the link in the description box below. Now, next week, I'm not going to give y'all a vote for what album I should review next week, because I got another request. And y'all probably should know what album or the artist I'm going to review next week. So, the person who made the request was Tupac Soldier. Yes, so shout out to Tupac Soldier. And I'm going to review the album he wanted me to review. So obviously, judging by the name of this person who made the request, you should know what who I'm going to review next week. Again. So yeah. Oh man, I got the hiccups. But yeah, there's a little bit of a twist with that regarding what he want me to review. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that for y'all to think about. So yeah, man, y'all know who this is. This is the new Jay Gatsby, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all. Now see y'all next time. Yeah.